watching out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
Parts of West Michigan still experiencing a little bit of sprinkle activity or a little bit of a light mix with some rain and snow. You can see here on Storm Track Live Radar as I zoom things into parts of Newaygo as well as Mecosta County. The Big Rapids area getting in on a couple of those snowflakes right now, or perhaps a sprinkle or a couple drops of drizzle. This could continue for the next couple hours this evening, but anything you see is going to stay on the lighter side and shouldn't be too much of an issue for if you're heading out and about. But do be sure to bring the coat, because even with those winds, feeling quite chilly this evening. Now, in terms of what we're keeping our eye on, I think most of the overnight time frame is going to be spent on the dry side, because this batch of some light rain and snow moving through is actually going to exit. As we go through the overnight period, we should be dry. Have a little bit of a light mix moving back in, though, for tomorrow morning. Then the afternoon, from south to north, we start to clear things out. It'll be slightly warmer and breezy. In fact, I think the Interstate 96 corridor stops in the 50s, but if you live near and south of Interstate 94, you could easily make it to around 60 degrees late tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours. Then things turn showery, though. We could have a couple chances for some heavier, more persistent rain, along with perhaps a few thunderstorms and below normal temperatures. Now, because of that, we're going to continue to see some issues with our flooding. Take a look at the weather alerts across southwest lower Michigan. The brighter green color, this is a flood warning. In effect, not necessarily for the whole county, but for some of those river points in the county. So, for instance, the Grand River at Comstock Park, as you look toward the Ionia area, the fairgrounds right now have some water in them. Robinson Township in Ottawa County. We're going to see those rivers try to crest this weekend into early this week, but more rain could just be adding insult to injury. Here's how much rain has fallen across West Michigan from Monday through this morning. Muskegon saw a little bit over 3 inches. Look at Holland, almost 3.5 inches. Grand Rapids just less than 4. Kalamazoo a little over 2, and we're going to be adding to those numbers. Not a ton tonight or tomorrow, but as we get into Monday and the rest of the work week, some of those amounts of rain could be a little bit on the higher side. So certainly something to keep an eye on, especially if you live in a low-lying area near one of those rivers. Right now it's 39 in Grand Rapids. Same thing for Ionia. Factor in the winds. Still a little brisk out there. I've experienced this today, a little on the chilly side. In fact, has knocked the wind chills down into the upper 20s in Grand Rapids. Feels like 30 degrees in Fremont. And here is that 24-hour forecast. Notice at 6 p.m. here, and what happens through the course of the evening is not a lot. A couple of blue or green dots showing up, but not much there as temperatures hold in the 30s. By 6 a.m., look at the wind, light out of the southwest. Mainly dry at this point, but this is what I was talking about. A little bit of a light mix here tomorrow morning. At the noon hour, we've got those winds picking up out of the southeast, a little bit of a light mix, temps in the 30s. But look at what's going to happen as we head through the afternoon. Warmer air is going to push in. Looks like those temps are off by one time frame. We'll get that checked for you. But tomorrow, high temps along the Interstate 96 corridor into the mid-50s. If you live Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, or south, you could easily touch 60 degrees. Late tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours, assuming you see enough sunshine, we do see a chance for some showers and storms on Monday. There is that 60-degree temperature, likely Leon early in the day on Monday, and then some slightly cooler temps coming for the middle of the week, and more rain, which at this point we really don't need. It would be good to cool things down a little bit without adding to that.
Yeah, holding true to the April showers adage for sure.
That's
this
right.
weekend, next, it sounds like.